Good evening. It's G here. I'm getting ready for I'm just checking I've got several lights. I haven't used this. This is the ring light I use at work. In regular employment, because laptops are not designed, well, the ones I have are not designed for my kind of face. So you'd be in a meeting and all you'd see is teeth. Anyway, I've got my interview tomorrow with a company I really, really like. And I thought I was fine, I was fine. I was like, I've got weekend. I was like, I've got Tuesday or Monday, And then even today, I didn't really think much about it. I was busy doing my course all day, which I loved. And I did it in the living room. So I had a nap as well, which was nice. And I don't even remember falling asleep. I know I fell asleep during a webinar about starting my own business. But it was like a top up from the one I did last week. So it wasn't that it wasn't important, but I hadn't been sleeping well all weekend. I've been waking up. No, I'm going to bed like 3-4 a.m. Yes, I wear glasses to read. I'm working. But over the weekend, I have finished the woman cave part of my woman cave / office. So I was able to sit there and sleep. I think, how long did I sleep for? I think it was on Saturday. I slept for like maybe 4 hours. It was amazing. And it was just so nice. I listened to the Bible, and then I listened to the sermon afterwards, and then I was doing lots of thinking, and then it was a conscious decision to sleep. I was in my dressing gown, nice and cozy. I slept. Because I spent all of Friday, I think Thursday and Friday, just tidying up this room. And I caught up with finishing my vision board, which I've finally done, which I'm so proud of myself. And that was the hardest thing to do, but I'm so proud of myself. We don't often give ourselves the applause, so I am. So I got that done. And the reason it took so long was because I wanted it on a granular level. So I've done that. And I need to print it and put it up on my wall. What else have I done? I think actually I'm going to be getting a badge for completing that, which is nice. I love a badge. I mean, I'm the woman that got 2 stickers from my problematic dentist. What else did I want to talk about? Because I'm trying not to waffle. Yes, I sent my first purchase order. So I spent most of the weekend also. This is why I had the late nights. I needed to do a purchase order for my client. This is so weird to say that. I wanted to do a purchase order for my client, and I realized that I needed to figure out how to do the logo to make it smaller, how I wanted it to look. And I finally figured it out. But boy, it's like just the lessons I had to learn with Canva and basic computer just showed me how much I don't want to go back to school where I have to do exams or anything like that. Because or maybe because I was doing them at stupid o'clock when I'm tired, so my brain wasn't awake and everything was just taking long. And then I think the minute they stopped selling manuals with phones, when they became smartphones, was when I knew we had a problem, because I like a manual. But yeah, most of these things are meant to be intuitive and you're supposed to figure them out. So I'm like, I'm a 45-year-old woman. I don't have time to figure anything out. Tell me how it works. And to be fair, I didn't want to go on YouTube to look for how to use Canva or whatever, because I wanted to learn it by myself. So, only because I'd used it once before, so I was like, how hard can it be? Very. Especially when you're perimenopausal, in my case, because all you women are okay, fine. What else has happened? So yeah, I did the purchase order, I sent it off. It's the lady that does my hair, so I did my hair yesterday. When I left her house, this hair looked different, and then I've shaped it to how I want it to look. And what I did was I got her to do cornrows at the front because I saw a style I really like. So there's like 3 cornrows here, and they had like dangly bits that were curly. But because in the picture that we saw, which I didn't realize at the time until when I got home, the picture we saw, the hair, the crochet braids at the back, and then the hair, everything was black. But clearly this is not black. So the hair that she's used is like dark brown. And then, so it looked like it wasn't finished. When I got home yesterday, my husband was like, "Oh, have you not finished the hair?" I said, "I have." How rude. Because obviously he didn't get that it was a style. And then that's when I looked in the mirror. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, looks a bit, It did look a bit like I couldn't decide on what hairstyle I wanted, so I went for 2. And it was much bigger. So it just didn't look right. So, and I always tend to reshape my hair anyway when I do braids or anything, because I don't like hair on my ear, and I don't really like hair touching my neck unless it's really long. So I just did it by myself because I didn't want to start shouting at my hair lady because, But yeah, so we had a good catch up. I had my laptop with me, so I was able to show her the things I was looking at. But one big lesson I learned was that, number one, I don't think I'm a perfectionist, but I like things to look a certain way. I like things to be cohesive, especially if it's like a room or whatever. You can't just throw things around. I mean, you can and then you fix it. But because I'm doing this for somebody else, I don't really want to be... What? Oh, I don't know what the kids are doing. I thought she said she'd weed in her bed, but she wants pink in her bed. So yeah, I had to do a lot of research to make sure that I was sourcing, what's the word I'm looking for? I was sourcing quality, not ingredients, quality items for her budget. And the other way we've done is we realized that we can actually do the refit, which is what I'm calling it. So basically, in case you've forgotten, she does hair from home, but I want to carve out a space where she's going to have just that space. It's supposed to just be in the middle of the living room. And so we're going to do it in 2 phases instead of 1, just to save money and I guess time, And there's a lot of things we've decided not to, like we're not going to paint anymore and things like that. So it was quite nice to be there with her and just talk, and she's very, very excited, and so am I. And yeah, so when I got home, I had to do the purchase order to get everything to her, just to show her. And what I did was and again, this is why I also decided to do such a long-winded way of doing the vision board. I like to do things once, if I can. So I've listed everything we need. And for a lot of them, I put the prices there already, or the link. And I then filtered it on what we need now. And then, so at least when she's got the money for the other ones, we'll just do the other bit. So yeah, it's not much, but that's the picture I drew. I can't draw. And this one has all the measurements on it. I know it's awful, but it made sense to me. And I've actually put this in Excel, so it looks better. But yeah, I'll find out some sort of drawing something. But no, so yeah, I sent that around 2-3 a.m. I think, and she's come back to me when she remembered her password to get into her Gmail that we created together. She can say, yeah, let's go ahead and order the stuff. So I need to do an invoice now. Yeah, so at least I've got my purchase order template, and now I'm going to just flip it into an invoice one because I already know how that's going to look. And yeah, I'm so excited. And doing this video is helping me to not be so nervous about tomorrow, because again, I'm not writing as much as I should be, as in the journal, but I do have this 5-minute journal, which is really good. And I've used this for one day. But just to say what it asks you. So you put the date on there. So you put the date here. And then here it says, so this is the morning thoughts. And it says, today I woke up feeling blah, blah, blah. This will make a good day because, and then there's 3 bullet points. And then today I'm glad that, another 3 bullet points. Today my big question is, whatever the big question is. And then in the evening, the PM, another 4 questions. So it says, I love that this happened to me today. And then today I learned, and then I feel grateful for, and then reflections of the day. So that's what's in there. And I've done it once, but I really, really enjoyed using it. And I remember when I felt that I was so tired. And yeah, so I've been carrying this around everywhere because I got these things from Amazon. It's like a pen holder. It's like a bookmark / pen holder. No, yeah, you can use it as a bookmark. So yeah, I got this from, I think the shop is called Flying Tiger. Okay, there's a lot of shouting. I don't know who is shouting. What else? So yeah, and also this room smells amazing. Just amazing. It is, I think the diffuser is passion fruit martini. I think that's the flavor. But it just smells amazing in here. And when I sit over there, I put my divider on so I can see, all I can see is just like the view is like an approach to the beach. So a lovely white sandy beach. But nothing fancy, not like the Maldives or anything. It's more like a little Cornish. I don't know if does Cornwall have beaches, something like that. Because it's got like grass, like long grass on the sides, and it looks more like someone's private walk to a beach rather than a public one. So I actually need to find out where that is because it looks really beautiful. Yeah, so that's it. And I will do another video when I'm all glammed up tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm wearing apart from red lipstick and a pink blazer, I think. But do I want a blazer? Because that means I have to take it off. And the reason why it's a bit weird for me is because the interview is with the founder of the company, not the CFO. I've already done the one with the CFO. And the reason why it also matters, because I'm having to use this to understand why I feel how I feel, is what they do is an area I want to move into from being a purely finance person in a few years' time, which is business consulting. So, and I've already made a mental note that whatever happens, if it's a no, not right now, I will seek to, what do they call it? I think it's called a work trial. I'm going to ask for a work trial, which is basically like work experience for, I think, old people. I don't know. So, but yeah, the agent has kindly sent me the link for the company again, in case I forgot who they were. It's been forever since I interviewed the first time. And, you know, the LinkedIn for the guy I'm interviewing with. And the other weird thing is the agent or the agency is based in the same building that the company is in. So at least he'll know straight away how it went by the time I message him. So, but yeah, that is it for now. And but yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. It's nice to have nervous excitement again because that means I really care about this one. And I was just thinking, I've actually not applied for another job. I mentioned it to the agent when he called this evening. Like, I've actually paused all like major account applications, but I do need to restart. And I think the only reason why I've stopped was because I wanted to redo my CV using this ATS thing, which I haven't done. But that's because I wanted to make sure I finished all my homework for the course, which was the vision board thing. So there are reasons why. And to be honest, now that I've put up my wall planner officially, there's that red thing there. Oh, that's my FTV bag. Once I do that, I'll just, I need to get into a flow. So yeah, I need to do all my routines, and I've got some other health updates in terms of me getting back to fitness and whatever. So that is all for today. And I need to find good what do you call it? Good human hair for crochet, because this hair, they tend to get hot. But at least this is why I saved it till autumn. Anyway, let me stop winding on. All right, peace and love, and stay safe, stay well, take care of yourself, and remember, YOLO, one life. All right.